Scrolling mindlessly through a sea of uninteresting recommended videos, something caught my attention. Sandwiched between a hydraulic press video currently at 2 million views and a Your Daily Dose of Internet at 1 million was something with no views at all. It was my face. I had to lean in closer to the monitor to be sure, but it was definitely me. From my chin to my brow. I hovered my mouse over the thumbnail, but the preview wasn't working. What else was I supposed to do? I clicked the video, and sure enough, there I was. It was uncanny. My lookalike seemed to be holding a camera at arm's length and pointing it at herself as she maneuvered relentlessly around a room. What's going on, guys? Today I've got something really special planned that I cannot wait to show you all. But first, this video is sponsored by... Graphics from the sponsor slapped on screen as she spoke highly of some BS product. I managed to stop marveling at the familiar stranger long enough to get a look at the background. I recognized the copper kettle my boyfriend had bought when we moved in last year, as well as a matching microwave I'd managed to pick up for a mere $10 at a nearby yard sale. I saw our pots and pans piled high in the sink, and the glowing timer on the oven that blinked 10:05. My eyes flickered to the right of the taskbar. 10:05 p.m. So anyway, enough about that. Let's get right into tonight's hunt, shall we? Today's target is, if you can believe it, my very own boyfriend. A tinny sound effect of a shocked crowd played in the background. She nodded smugly. That's right. Cherish this moment, guys. We only get to kill him once. She smiled before looking past the camera and bending to reach for something. The unmistakable sound of a cutlery drawer being yanked open rang out 2 separate times. Once in my headphones, and once outside. I batted the headset off my ears at that and darted to my closed bedroom door, pressing an ear to it and cursing my lack of foresight in not installing a lock. My boyfriend was supposed to have been home from work 10 minutes ago. I thanked God he wasn't. Footsteps patted down the carpeted hall outside, stopping some distance away. I glanced over my shoulder at the computer screen and saw my double brandishing a large kitchen knife, lifting a finger from the handle and pressing it to her lips. She stepped into the bathroom and lunged at the shower curtain, swiping it open and bringing down the knife on an unseen target. She grinned with a small shake of her head and turned the camera on an empty bathtub. A thought occurred to me then. If my boyfriend were to come through the front door right now, this lunatic would be on him in seconds. I needed to grab her attention. I had to act now. Ceasing all intelligent brain traffic, I hammered a fist on the wall before scrambling to pull a weighty 5-iron out from under the bed. My heart raced as the other me turned her attention to the source of the noise. Through the camera, I could see the light filtering through a gap at the bottom of my bedroom door growing steadily larger. I curled my fingers around the doorknob and waited with bated breath for the approaching footsteps to reach their crescendo. Bolstered by the element of surprise, I threw the door open and brought the club down hard on the head of the intruder in one swift movement. Even before it made contact, I knew something was wrong. Blood burst in all directions when my strike connected. Wavy locks of blonde hair were dyed crimson as the body crumpled to a heap on the hallway floor. My hair wasn't blonde, though. A plate of buttered crackers clattered to the ground beside him when he fell. One bloodshot eye bulged from its socket while the other stared blankly up at me. He gurgled, hands grasping desperately at his ruined skull. I don't know if he had any presence of mind left at that point, but I had a theory of what he might have been trying to say. Why? The club slipped from my grip. I stumbled back over the threshold of my room and spun to face the monitor, retching all the while. I half expected the entire video to have been a hallucination of some sort, for the screen to have been black all along. But no. His dying form filled the screen. Ending cards have popped up at some point, directing viewers to more videos by the same creator. The next was titled, "Paying My Parents a Visit." The thumbnail featured me, mouth stretched in mock horror, aiming a smoking pistol at the camera. What else was I supposed to do? I clicked it.